Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and to whatever day of Chanmas this is. I am in bed, staying very cozy because it is raining for the first time in, I feel like, months here in the greater Austin area. I am just hanging out with my pepper. We are staying warm. We're burning a candle back there. It is Christmas Cottage, and I can't remember the brand name. I bought a few candles from this brand because they had a line with Taylor Wynn. It was like fresh laundry scented, and those are some of the best candles I have ever smelled. They don't carry those anymore. I bought some other candles from them that I'm less impressed by, but I'm burning through them because, you know, we're burning through candles today. I am trying to kind of like figure out what to do today. That has kind of been a little bit of the struggle of this month. Is I have so much to do, and trying to plan every day has been challenging. I like made a list of all of the different like books I need to read for planned content, the books I want to read for these videos, and just like the other tasks that I need to get done. And like there's not any true order that any of this stuff is in, so trying to like figure out what I need to do, it's like decision fatigue, you know what I mean? I wouldn't even say decision fatigue, maybe more like, is it analysis paralysis? Instead, I have been getting distracted by some fun YouTube videos and watching content on fashion and on goal planning for 2025. I will say I haven't done a ton of goal planning for 2025. Like there's a lot of things on like my bucket list for 2025, like go to more restaurants with Hayden. I want to like potentially get new floors in our house, but those don't feel like goals. I haven't really thought as much about my 2025 goals, so it was nice to get a little bit reflective. Also, yeah, to just like think about style. I think a couple of vlogs ago I was talking to y'all about the fact that none of my clothes fit anymore, and I am kind of struggling with the fact that pretty much the only thing that I can live in right now is loungewear. It was just really nice to get to watch a ton of YouTube videos on people talking about their personal style, just trying to kind of parse through what I would like to evolve my style into when I'm finally able to like buy clothes again. It was really nice. It was like nice to just daydream. I think that's kind of the theme of today, is just daydreaming. I'm honestly so excited to be able to buy new clothes, and not from the perspective of like I want to buy things. I just can't wait to get back to a place where I can like walk into my closet and I have stuff in colors and in patterns and in styles that like just make me feel so good, and that I can like pair together easily, that aren't all like soft pants and shirts. I don't know, I think it's gonna be so nice. I also think that like most of these things, well, if you're going to plan intentionally with your wardrobe and like not over consume or like purchase things that you're not going to wear, it takes a bit of planning, right? Like it takes a little bit of thought. I think doing this thought ahead of time when I can't buy clothes is actually better, because now I'm not like tempted to buy anything because I like can't buy anything because I'm not quite at the milestone I want to be at. So I don't know, it's just been fun. And it's interesting too that like watching people who don't have the same sense of style as me has been kind of inspiring. I've also been like on Pinterest and started like pinning different things that I like, but it's just been fun. It's been fun, and excited to like share more of that journey with y'all in like a few months when I'm like kind of closer to my ideal. That just sounds so weird. I hate saying that, but like once I'm kind of more close to where I want to be, I guess, like, yeah. You know what I mean? I've shown y'all a couple of clothing pieces here and there, but like I haven't really gone to break down my style and like figure that out, and I think it's fun. I love fashion content on YouTube, and I've watched it varying degrees over the years, but it's nice to like get back into it and just see people who are really intentional with their wardrobes and like, you know, get inspired because of that. So that is what I have been up to. I'm feeling better, which is nice. I'm still like congested, but my like sore throat and my congestion hasn't changed over the past like week, which has been really nice. I was expecting it to, like I was expecting to like continue to get sicker. I don't actually know if this is illness now at this point. I think it could just be allergies and like the change in weather. Again, nothing's really developing. The sore throat is more, I think, a result of like not being able to breathe out of my nose and just mouth breathing, which is not a cute look. I guess another hair update. I don't want to like continuously update you on my hair because I feel like that's not exciting, but I'm really happy with the things that I'm doing with my hair. Like I didn't expect to notice such a difference so quickly. I was really suffering from like a really both dry and oily scalp. I felt like my scalp was kind of itchy, and I was noticing not like true flaking, but kind of a really oily scalp. I have switched to washing my hair more often and then blow drying it, which I never used to do, and I feel like it's completely cleared up my scalp. Also, the Nizoral shampoo that I'm using in addition with the Dove Bond Strength has been really nice, but I feel like my hair looks really nice and shiny and healthy, and my scalp is so clean. Like this is second day hair, and when I woke up this morning I was like, there's no oil like at all. Not in like an unhealthy like my scalp's dried out sort of way, but like my scalp is just very, very clean, and I'm very I'm very happy with that progression, and talk more about that in the video that I do when I do my, again, skincare, hair care, and makeup routines. But yeah, this is like the new standard for me because it has been so game changing. And I wasn't like wildly unhappy with my hair before. I just knew that I could be doing a little bit more to have a healthier scalp and or just like nicer looking hair, like maybe lose a little bit less of it, because I am dealing with like hair loss from probably weight loss. That has been very, very nice. I will say, after using the Dove Bond Strength line a couple of times, do have to like highly recommend that. It's pretty inexpensive. Like I said, the shampoo and conditioner, I think $3.99 each, and then the mask is also really nice, especially if you want like a really sleek look. I think the mask is like $9. So phenomenal. They have great ingredients. They feel amazing. They are a little bit strongly scented, but if you can get over that, like, so good. I'll link those in the description if you like want to check them out. I think you can like buy the set on Amazon, but I think they're like a little bit more expensive than in person. Like at Target, they're like, I think $3.99 for the shampoo and the conditioner. So yeah, I think that's it for me right now. I will say this vlog, like vlogging in general, has been interesting. Not only can I like never figure out what days I should vlog, but sometimes I like the thought of picking up the camera is intimidating because I just know that I'm not going to do anything crazy that day. Like today, it's just going to be me hanging out at home with the cats, eating at home with Hayden. He is working from home today, and some reading, like, you know, just like standard stuff. I feel like I'm not doing anything crazy. Oh, there is one thing I have to do, but again, it's like not super crazy. I am helping Novel Wicks with a giveaway. So I do need to take like a pretty picture with one of Novel Wicks candles, post that on my Instagram to like kind of, you know, have the giveaway like start. But other than that, like I'm just hanging out at home today, and I hope that is not super unexciting. I'm hoping to do some more like fun things as the month goes on though. Also, we have to like buy some more presents for our adopted family in the next couple of days, so that'll be fun. But I think Hayden and I are going to try to go to one of those like Trail of Lights kind of things later in the month. I mean, he doesn't know this, but like I would like to do that. We did it last year in Johnson City in Texas. There is an electric co-op that provides like energy, I guess, to the Central Texas region. Dallas Electric Co-op. They have like a location there. I don't know if it's like their headquarters. They deck out the parking lot in lights. And I say the parking lot, there's like trees surrounding this building, and it's insane the amount of lights they use. Energy savings? No, I mean, like it's probably crazy, but it looks so beautiful. I might have filmed that last year for Chanmas, but I would love to go back and see that. And I think that Marble Falls also has like a trail of lights that I would like to go see. The Austin one is just way too crowded, and I think you have to pay like a lot of money for it as well, and then not have good parking. It just seems like a little bit overcrowded, so I would love to go to like some of the smaller towns and do Christmas lights, and maybe look at like some vintage shops as well. Be fun. Maybe we'll do that too. Not anytime soon, probably like in a week or two, but there's gonna be like more stuff in Chanmas, you know. Anyway, I am going to go. I think I need to pick up an audiobook for one of my list videos that I'm working on. Which one? I don't know. I'll report back when I do. Maybe I'll like mention how it's going if I'm not like reading that book for a vlog video. You know what I mean? Hello friends. I am hanging out here with Sir Bonkington. We got a pigeon, we have a teddy, and I am 50% into a book, so I thought I would update you. I decided to pick up Make the Season Bright by Ashley Herring Blake. I was like, you know what, let's do a queer Christmas story since I just finished this heterosexual Christmas romance. This one, I don't know that I like, I'm gonna be honest with you, and the reviews from my friends have been pretty negative, although I will say this has like a decent average rating. This one is about our two heroines, Charlotte and, I don't want to say Remington. It's not Remington, it's Brighton. Just before I do that, can we just look at that squishy little face? He is so cozy all the time. The boys are obsessed with this blanket. I think I linked it in my favorites video, but I'll try to link it again. It's kind of stupidly expensive. I don't think they sell this color anymore, but these wash so well and are very, very nicely made. Anyway, this is a second chance romance between, again, Charlotte and Brighton. I think Charlotte ends up leaving Brighton at the altar. No, Brighton leaves Charlotte at the altar. Charlotte is a part of a queer quartet of string players. Brighton was like the lead singer of a girl band called the Katies, but she ended up getting kicked out of the band because they had like a different vision for it. Brighton is kind of like the flakier, flightier of the two of them. She moved to New York with Charlotte so that they could pursue their dreams together, but I think that Brighton wasn't feeling like fully fulfilled and or comfortable there, and I guess Charlotte kind of like gaslit her and also kind of just made her feel like that was stupid, and so Brighton felt like she couldn't really speak up, and that's why she ends up leaving Charlotte at the altar. They've been friends since like they were little, I believe. Kind of is the vibes I'm getting from like the the flashback scenes that I have been getting, but in present day, Charlotte goes home with one of her friends, Brighton goes home with one of her friends for Christmas because they're not going to be celebrating with their families. The people that they go back with happen to be siblings, so they're having to unwittingly kind of spend Christmas together, if that makes sense. So I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I feel like second chance romances are hard. This one I thought was like pretty cute because it like could be resolved. This I just like don't know if it could be resolved because the way that Brighton leaves Charlotte at the altar is like pretty fucked up. Like even if you feel like the communication's not really there, you still could have tried a little harder or like not let it get to the phase of like being at the fucking altar and then like dumping your part. I don't know, I just think it's shitty. I'm also not like feeling a lot of chemistry between the two heroines, which is not normally a problem. I feel like I have in sapphic romances, but in this one I'm just kind of like about it. I mean, not every Christmas romance can be as good as Kiss Her Once for me, but that's fine. I want to finish it, but I'm not like obsessed with it. I've also been listening to this like Swedish romance called All In for the Time video, and I'm not like obsessed with it. I think that it's very like 50 Shades were a Swedish novel about people in finance, and it was way too focused on the finance. It's so long. It's like a 5-hour listen at 3 times speed. I think the audiobook's like over, it's actually over 15 hours. I'm just like, what? For what reason? Why is this book so fucking long? Chemistry between hero and heroine, like not really there, but that's fine. We're reading, we're doing things. I don't know if you can tell, you probably can't tell, but it is kind of gloomy today. I think I've already told you that though, but like it's not clearing up surprisingly, but it's also not truly raining. It's like kind of misty outside and I don't like that. Like, can we get some real rain? I want the like full rain sounds. Anyway, I think I'm gonna throw my AirPods in though and get off my couch and do some laundry. I desperately need to do laundry because again, not much fits me and the things that do are all dirty, so I need to do that. Also, I can give you an OOTD. I've been wearing this in like a couple different vlogs, but this is a set from Cozy Earth. I feel like you're not like getting the full effect, but this is a medium and I bought this, I want to say 2 years ago or asked for it for Christmas 2 years ago. It's one of those like lounge sets that's kind of stupid expensive, but it's so soft and cozy. And when I first got these, I was like, oh, they're a little like snug. Not snug in a way where I was going to like return them and exchange them for a larger size, but I was like, oh, I don't know about this. This might not be like an everyday thing. I feel like everything like is just draping really nicely. So cozy. These are like my go-to. I keep re-wearing these. Maybe I should wash these, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna go do some laundry and I'll probably be back when I'm like folding laundry or eating dinner. I don't know what we're doing for dinner tonight. Yeah. No clue. We'll tune in later. I'll be back to let you know. Everyone, beware. There's a strange man in my bedroom. We're trying to decide what to do for dinner, and I think I want P-Terry's.
That's a horrible angle for me.
It's not a good angle for me either.
Never get me.
Well, come stand. Do a fit check.
Well, this is fine.
Do a fit check for everybody.
But it's just like, especially with like my hair right now, the top is the worst.
This lighting is really not good. But he's wearing this shacket.
It's a fresh Ben Sherman.
From your brother, I think. We didn't buy this.
It's from Ben.
It's from somebody.
Ben Sherman.
Oh, well, okay. Oh, there we go. There's some light. Ah, spooky. Wearing this from Abercrombie and this from Abercrombie.
And we don't look further down.
And his spooky little shoes. These are his slippies. He got Ugg slippers and he wears them every day.
If I'm working from home. Hey, but I also wear real shoes whenever I'm working from home too. Just depending on if I decided to get dressed. Today, I would say is a rare example of me like putting real clothes on, but not putting real shoes on.
Yeah, I would agree.
This like never happens. I don't think that I've ever worn jeans and these at the same time before.
Yeah, no, it's a little weird. He will normally wear like joggers, and I actually think this might be better than the. Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, better than the joggers.
For sure. I don't think anyone's arguing that.
I mean, I'm really not one to talk though, because I wear the same shoes all the time. I'm realizing the soles are lifting off of my slides, my summer slides, which is good because we're transitioning into Uggs territory.
I'm sure that.
Will you hold this?
I'm
for
sure
me?
the inside of those Uggs aren't looking good either.
No, they're fine. They're fine. You want to see the inside of my Uggs?
I don't know.
They're just. They looks like a black hole. They do have a hole on the top. You can't. I mean, this lighting's fucking terrible. Hayden's not good with the camera.
Well, I can't see it.
Also,
so.
What is this? Hayden's like, hi.
Yeah, what up?
These are Bailey button Uggs that I had in high school, and I still wear them. So live, laugh, love. These are my go-to throw-on shoe if we're just gonna like go get fast food. So I'll show you what we get. No, I won't. I'll show you later. POV. Oh, my elbow.
POV. Your wife's stupid.
Hi, friends. I have a Hayden with me. I thought that he could end off the vlog with me. I'll be the giant in the foreground.
I didn't want to, but she promised me cookies.
We don't have any cookies.
Yeah, but you'll get me some.
Sure. It's under. Oh, it's my laptop. I was like, this is not comfy. Well, I'll tell you about the books that I finished in a little bit. I wanted to get Hayden here because I wanted to ask him what is on his holiday bucket list. What is on your December bucket list? Is there anything that you would like to do this month?
Get a haircut and a passport.
He is in the holiday spirit, folks. I was asking because I mentioned on vlog that I thought it would be fun if we could like go to Johnson City and see the lights again. And I was just thinking of like other like fun holiday things we could do. I mean, I'm not saying like I have good ideas. I'm just asking like if there's any that you want to do, because I just know that you're just a holiday spirit kind of guy. Putting him on the spot is kind of his nightmare.
Yeah,
He's
no,
the
not
least
really.
Spontaneous person.
No, it's mostly I'm trying to seem like fun.
Neither fun nor spontaneous.
Well, it's just hard because like you already got me white fudge Oreos, and like
that was like
my big to do.
Was that really romantic for you?
Yeah, that was my big to do for
because
this
I
holiday
came home
season.
with not one, not two, but 3 boxes of white fudge covered Oreos.
Yeah.
For my man's, because I know what he likes.
Yeah.
I looked every time I went to Target like 3 times in a row until they were there, because
That's
they
really
do sell
romantic.
out.
You didn't tell me that part.
Yeah, well, I'm the unsung hero of Christmas.
Excited to get you a Christmas present.
I am so curious because he always gets really excited to get me things that like I haven't asked for, and he usually does a pretty good job, but I am like the anti-surprise person, so like I don't know. We'll see what it is. I actually purchased his gift too. We weren't really gonna do gifts, and I guess technically we're just doing like one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much you're trying to spend. We didn't really talk about it.
Gonna be that much. I mean, I haven't like fully looked into it. I just conceptually have the gift in mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I really don't know like how much it's gonna cost. I haven't looked into it, but it'll be fine. It's not gonna be like very expensive at all.
Can I spoil yours just a little bit? I don't think it's really gonna affect you. I was like on the fence about what to get Hayden. Like I saw something that I thought he would really enjoy, but I was like, I don't know if like he needs this or more of this particular thing. However, it's like a subscription, and normally I feel like subscription gifts are like kind of hit or miss if you're getting them for another person, but I know Hayden, and he is not someone who buys things for himself, and he also really likes getting mail every month. So I was like, you know what, I need to just do this, like even if it's not something that he like truly needs, like I just know he's gonna love. Like,
is it a Jelly of the Month club?
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. It's not edible, so sorry about that, but I think you're gonna enjoy it.
Yours isn't either.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably for the best. I have just not been hungry lately, so that checks out. I like that we both kind of like agreed to get each other, because we had previously agreed not to get each other anything. We're like, like we're not gonna do that. Like there's just been too many things that have come up with like the pets and stuff.
Yeah, specifically the pets. Like
that really.
I was like, yeah, we can. If anything, like we can wait a couple of months.
It's not like a big deal. Then we both had ideas, and we were like, okay.
Yeah, if it's like one idea and it's like not
that expensive.
Yeah, exactly. So. And also for me, I just like to take advantage if I happen to think of something. Yeah, she's really hard to...
I'm sure y'all probably could guess because I buy myself everything that I want. Speaking of which, I was doing some like video watching today, and like actually right before you came down, I was like watching stuff on like doing like a no buy, or like, you know, not buying anything for like an entire year. And so I don't know. Maybe I'll be a changed woman next year.
No, but not in like a mean way. But like a whole year, like that's honestly kind of crazy.
No, but I think like if you put certain parameters in, like I'm not saying I'm not going to buy anything.
Well, yeah, obviously you gotta live.
Yeah, but I'm saying not even like nothing fun. I just like really want to prioritize next year. Dingo, he is so grunty. I think it's because Hayden hasn't gotten his bed out yet. And he's just like, please, father, please, will you get his bed out?
I don't know that that's gonna help, but...
Dingo does not like unfamiliar situations. Like, if someone dances, he's not a big fan of that either. Oh, I was going to say, yeah, I think for me, like, I'm just trying to think of the things that are important to me next year in terms of like spending. It's not necessarily that I don't want to spend any money on anything fun, but I really want to be able to accomplish some of like the bigger things that I want to do, like mostly for our house.
Same.
And like thinking about the things that like are actually going to have an impact, because I had like a come to Jesus moment almost when I was making my list of like highs and lows of the year, which is something I would recommend everybody do, because I think it puts your year into perspective. If you think you've had a really shitty year, try to make a list of like the good and bad things that have happened. Some really bad things have happened to me this year, which y'all know about, but when I actually compared it to all the good things that have happened, good far outweighs the bad things.
Yeah.
But when you look at the list of things, almost none of those things were like stupid small purchases. Like, I'm just so glad I bought that serum. Like, I'm so glad I bought that lipstick. None of that exists, right? Some of the things that were on that list were like, I'm so glad that we redid our bathroom. So that is kind of like the theme of next year. I'm not saying we're gonna like completely renovate our entire house, but I want to prioritize like saving for things that I actually care about, that are actually gonna make a meaningful impact on my like day-to-day life, rather than, oh, but I see a lip gloss at the checkout counter, because where is there lip gloss at a checkout counter? Oh, Sephora. I don't need this stupid shit.
Yeah, I just can't really relate.
I know you can't. And I think that's great. And I love that for you. And that's why I'm not trying to like loop you into it.
I think
but
I'm trying to think of like small dumb purchases that I made this year. Like regret, or not even regret, but like if I'm trying to think of purchases that I made this year, which like weren't very many, all of them I'm like, yeah, I would do that again.
I think that for you, it's twofold. One, you were raised differently and are better with money. And two, you're also a man. And you're not marketed to nearly as heavily
for sure,
as a woman, so.
And I never, like, go to stores. Like,
that's true, because
I don't go to Target. Like, the only store that I ever go to is H-E-B grocery shopping.
Yeah,
you know?
I do all of the, like, household shopping. And, like, yes, I guess some of those things can come from H-E-B. Some of them, though, like, come up throughout the week. Like, oh, we really need paper towels. We really need this. And, like, I don't want to go into the grocery store. H-E-B is a whole fucking experience, so I'd rather just, like, pop into Target. And then, of course, you get, like, waylaid by all the, like, fun things and, you know. But just like scheming on things and just trying to like be considerate going into next year, considering all of the different product categories and thinking like, okay, I'm not going to buy anything new in this category. I'm just going to, like, if I run out of face wash, I can repurchase face wash.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing. Probably a lot of this sounds silly if you're in a situation where like aren't buying fun things day to day.
Yeah.
But I think there are a lot of us out there who like spend money on stupid shit that we probably shouldn't spend money on, that isn't bringing value to our lives, like no matter how much you're spending on things. So I just want to like rein that in, because yeah, I don't know, I feel like I get stressed out too trying to like manage stuff. Like it's just not fun.
Yeah.
Either. It doesn't like bring any actual joy to my life. So yeah, we just got totally sidetracked, honestly, into the spending category. It was supposed to be about Christmas and about fun. We can get back to it. If you had some time to think about the fun things that you want to do this holiday season. One of the things I was thinking, because it kind of like is part of the Johnson City adventure, is like, okay, go to Johnson City to look at the lights.
Oh yeah.
Also go to Fredericksburg, and we can get some of the snacks from that one place that was really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We found this like nice little coffee shop that had really good bakery treats. Like this s'mores cookie. Oh.
Like pastries and cookies and stuff.
Just like a little treat would be delightful.
Yeah. Sounds weird, but they had a peanut butter and jelly cookie that was like actually kind of like blew my mind.
The s'mores cookie that I had was so good. Like it looked good. It also kind of looked gimmicky, if that makes sense. Like I was like, I don't know if I bet into this if it's gonna be. It was so good. It was so good. Better than a crumble cookie. And I hope that they have either of those when we go back. Because I'd like that. I mean, hell, I'll try something new, but that could be a little fun little adventure date.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's definitely the way to get me to go to Fredericksburg, for sure.
There's not really anything I need there. I mean, I'll probably, like, pop into an antique shop just to, like, look around. That's what we did last time. And the only thing I bought was, like, an ornament for my Christmas tree. So I did pretty good.
Which Christmas tree is it on?
I put it on the one in the living room. It's, like, a little cherub. My mom, growing up, our tree was, like, red and gold mostly, and she had a bunch of angels on the tree. And she no longer has any of that stuff. I really wish I had, like, taken that from her, but I think I was, like, too young. I think I was, like, 18 and, like, couldn't bring a bunch of Christmas ornaments with me. But yeah, a bunch of cherubs. And it just reminded me of my tree growing up, so I bought that. Christmassy thing that I would like to do. Maybe we watch movies too. That's something that I like totally forget that exists.
I was gonna say,
because we just don't watch movies or TV, but
drive around and look at lights.
We love to do that. There's like one neighborhood.
We do that normally every year, once a year.
Yeah. I feel like the past 2 years I've had to pee the entire time. This time, avoiding the bladder before we go. It's just kind of far from where we're at.
It kind of sucks that like all of the cool lights things like in the park, the like Circuit of the Americas, I can't remember what that thing was called. No, it's not that it costs money, it's that it's like incredibly overcrowded and not worth the money. And like Mozart's is like kind of done now.
Yeah, I told them that. I was like, I just don't really like how crowded most things are. And I'm not saying things that we're gonna go to aren't crowded, but like Alice Co-op, like that's not technically an experience. It's literally just like someone's office building, trees covered in lights, and you can just go look at that and enjoy it. And like that's enough for me. Like I don't need anything fancy. I don't need to like spend money on it. Also, I feel like you are increasingly like going that way. Like you seem increasingly like I'm disgusted by it.
No, I'm just like
uncomfy.
No, you're like leaning into me, and so it's kind of like just pushing me over.
I don't think I've ever really taken a good look at your ankles before. Nothing's wrong. They're very sturdy.
I knew you were gonna go there too. I guess I'll cover those bad boys up.
What kind of Christmas movies do you like? I don't think I've ever asked you that because we don't really watch movies together that often.
We've definitely talked about it, and the Christmas movies you like, I am not a fan of. And I'm not saying that you wouldn't like my Christmas movies, but
that's not true. I don't think any of that's true.
What, that we've talked about it?
Yeah, and that you don't like my... Okay, I've made him watch White Christmas like one time.
What? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Continue.
Okay, but like what Christmas movies are like your fave?
Because you also like It's a Wonderful Life.
I've never seen that.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen that movie.
Oh, I thought you
That's what I'm
had.
saying. He's just coming
Okay,
up.
what are your
He's
Christmas
pulling
movies
things
then?
out of
What are
his
your
ass.
Christmas movies then?
I mean, I don't watch a ton of Christmas movies. I've seen
Yeah, what are your go-tos though?
Christmas Vacation, of course, the classic.
Yes. I mean, that's probably number one for me.
Honestly, I kind of like Elf.
No, Elf is number two for me.
Elf is really...
So...
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's like you act like you know what the fuck you're talking about, and you don't.
No,
and maybe...
you've told me some like boring Christmas
No,
movies
not
before.
Really. There's not like a lot of Christmas movies we watch growing up. There's things that my mom made us watch that I was like, please no. The one with Scrooge, I don't like that. Christmas Carol, fuck that movie. It's depressing. The movie adaptation, I think it's like from the 90s, is scary as shit. Like there's like little kids that come out of his coat, and that always haunted me. Not a fan. My mom likes.
Oh, I don't know
like
that I've seen the 90s.
Scary. Not a fan. I like, upbeat, like, fun Christmas movies. Sometimes White Christmas, like, if I'm in a chill mood, but...
The most absolute classic Christmas movie, Christmas with the Cranks.
That one's pretty good. I haven't seen that one in a while.
I'm mostly kidding. I think I've seen that, like, one time when it came out.
Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah, see, I'm kind of...
Frosty.
Frosty's great.
Rudolph, kind of sad.
I'm a fan of most of the, like...
Which is the one with
old,
Heat
like,
Miser.
kind of claymation ones.
I like Heat Miser. That one is good. That's a banger. I had to show Hayden that because he hadn't seen that.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it. Must mean that it's from...
I think it's The Year Without a Santa Claus.
I don't think I've seen that, so...
It's a claymation in the same style as...
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Mrs. Claus says, "Eat, Papa, eat," because Santa gets too skinny, and my mom used to say that to my dad growing up. I like Love Actually, okay? I do.
Is that a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
I've definitely seen it before, and I think I remembered liking the movie. That'd be a surprise. Is it, like, why are you saying it in that way? Like, do people hate it, or...?
No, it's a classic, but the reason people don't like it is because the romances in it are problematic, questionable, etc. Like,
okay.
Alan Rickman, like, cheats on his wife and, like, doesn't get her a good Christmas gift. It's, like, very sad. Oh, the guy who professes his love to his best friend's wife on Christmas. Yeah, there's some, questionable things in the movie for sure, but I like it anyway. I think it's fun. I like the profession of love to his best friend's wife. Like, that is peak cinema to me. I like the drama of it all.
Christmas Story?
I don't like that one.
Really?
Not a fan.
It's definitely, surprisingly, it's not one of my classics. Like, I probably didn't see it for the first time until I was like 10 or 15, you know?
Same. Impressed. Home Alone, never seen.
You've never seen Home Alone?
I seem stupid.
I mean, it kind of is, like...
Like, it's like physical comedy. I'm not into that. Yeah, that's not my thing. I kind of want to watch some of the shitty Netflix ones. Like, the one with...
that's where...
The corporeal Frosty the Snowman.
That's where I
called
don't know.
Hot Frosty. She makes a snowman come to life, and he has abs. He doesn't like that. Yeah, goodbye, Pepper.
I mean, he had to do something. He had to shit or get off the pot, you know?
Potentially world's worst analogy. I'll leave us here then, I guess. Because it's our bedtime, and I'm starting to not feel great again.
I gotta rest these ankles.
I don't think you need to rest them. They're so sturdy. They did a good job.
They got a lot of work to do every day.
They're holding you up all day.
I'm out here kicking a lot of ass, taking a lot of names.
See y'all tomorrow.